Alright, it's day number 17 of my accountability to myself. I guess day number 17. And today I didn't come up with any quotes to pronounce in the beginning. So I was kind of busy and I didn't really have time even to think about this since, yeah, I'm just gonna tell what was going on per day, and it will clear up a bit everything. So the first I didn't mark really everything because I've done with my aims. I mean, I wrote them down. I was reading a book, I was training in gym, I was studying English, I was studying French, and I was studying accounting. Yeah, I'm recording video right now, and I was working with my articulation. So what do I have? The first thing, it's really detrimental for me to sleep less than 8 hours because I've been sleeping less than 8 hours, like 7 hours and a half over the past 2 days, and today I was dying. I swear on God, I was dying because in the morning I woke up as normally, 30 push-ups, shower, went to the gym. By the way, it took today some more time because after gym I needed to went to the store to buy some groceries, and it took an extra hour, so I literally didn't have time in the morning to do anything. That's why I was only in the gym. Then I came home, I had my breakfast, and I went in the university. So after the university, I came home and I really wanted to start studying. Like, first of all, I took my lunch, and after that, I really wanted to start studying, but I realized I'm so drowsy. I mean, I tried. Wait. Oh yeah, I wrote down some things in the diary. I needed to make a small self-reflection. So I was writing things in my diary. Then I watched some reels for about 10 minutes, but I don't really consider it as regular watching reels because I'm watching from my second account, and in my second account I have different kind of videos with we can call it as motivation, but indeed it affects positively on my mental condition because it says about some truths. There are no memes, there are no cats and stuff like that. It's a bit more serious content, I would put it in this way. I was watching it for about 10 minutes and then I started reading book, and that's the point when I realized I'm supposed to sleep more. I was reading for 30 minutes, and during all the time my eyes just, I almost fall asleep. And it's so weird because I don't know, I don't even remember properly what I was reading about, and I don't like this condition when I'm reading a book and then I can't really remember everything. Like, it's not even about everything, about the main idea. Like, I guess the main idea I was remembering, but in general it wasn't the most useful, the most effective reading because I was so sleepy. Therefore, yeah, I want to say about a lot of things. That's why I'm pronouncing this annoying sound. I really want to get rid of this, and I swear on God, I'm trying not to do this, but it happens subconsciously, so maybe it's just a matter of time. So the second thing that I realized I want to do, I want to know when my time is going per day, if you know what I mean. So this idea I've got, by the way, from the reels, and each hour I started record what am I doing. So since 3 p.m. till 10:22 p.m. I was writing down what am I doing. over the first hour from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. As I mentioned, I was writing some thoughts in my diary. I watched some reels for about 10 minutes and I was reading a book for 30 minutes. Since 16, it's 4 p.m. Since 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. I went to put my food in the steamer to let it cook. After this, I wrote down my aims and I took a nap, a 30-minute nap, and it was one of the best decisions that I made per day because it allowed me to refresh, like, not really my mind, but my energy. I've gotten some more energy, which allowed me to study after this. So since 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. I was studying accounting. After this I went to have my dinner and it literally took an hour. Like I was studying accounting a bit more than hour, like hour and 10 minutes. Therefore I started eating not exactly at 6 p.m. but at 6:10 p.m. But anyway, the core idea that it literally takes about an hour, and I swear it's hard to eat, I guess 270 of dry rice I was eating, and yeah, it literally takes almost an hour. So from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I was eating. From 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'm just confusing. Alright, never mind. From 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I was studying account for 45 minutes and then I had a call conversation for 15 minutes. Since 8:10 p.m. till 9:15 p.m. I was studying accounting. And again, 30 minutes more I was studying accounting, so I finished with accounting only at 9:33 p.m. and in total I was studying it more than 3 hours today, like 3 hours and 20 minutes approximately. And I can't say I'm really satisfied with this because it's a subject that I literally whether can understand or I need way more time. It's not about some things that I can't comprehend. It's about a stupid worksheet with a bunch of information and it's just annoying and boring. So basically I spent 3 hours 20 minutes to study accounting, but I hope I learned something. Tomorrow I will have a test and it will show have I learned something or no. And after this, even though I was kind of tired because I was studying a lot, anyway, I went to learn English for 15 minutes and French for 22 minutes. By the way, English 15 minutes might sound as not really a lot, but indeed I'm considering that I was studying way more because today per day I managed to finish a podcast from beginning to zero that was lasting for 3 hours. Because training in the gym, by the way, I realized it's way better to listen to podcast instead of music, because music brings me a specific mood, normally negative, some sad vibe, you know. But whereas, for example, podcast doesn't really affect my mood, and at the same time I'm listening to some interesting thoughts that might inspire me or might make me come up with a great idea to improve my discipline, time management, or stuff like that. So basically I spent about 4 hours, I guess, listening to English content, maybe even more. Honestly, I guess even more, because on my way to university, from university, while eating also I was listening, so it's maybe about 4 hours. And sometimes I was picking up my phone and writing down some unknown words. So it's kind of profitable. I don't even need to allocate a specific time for learning English, because I'm allocating this time only to repeat words, because I really need it. But in general, I'm consuming a lot of content. Then I'm trying to find some words that I don't know. I write them down. Then I'm working with them. And I don't count it as studying. So I'm doing it just because I really like to do this. And today I can say it was a day pretty close to a good one. I was studying for 3 hours 20 minutes. I managed to study French even in the evening for 22 minutes. It doesn't sound a lot, but trust me, it's way better than nothing. Kind of English 15 minutes, but indeed during the whole day I was listening to this, so we can consider this as way more. And as a result, it's kind of good because I don't feel that I wasted some time since the morning till this moment. I don't remember a time when I picked up my phone. When I was lying on my bed watching some reels, I didn't have this time. I constantly was doing something necessarily or something useful. Necessarily, I mean, I needed to go to university, I needed to buy some groceries. Useful, gym, listening to English, and at the same time, it's not even listening to English, it's listening to some really useful thoughts, beneficial thoughts that as I mentioned, make me come up with a good idea to improve something in my daily routine, to implement something new, to become more productive and maybe more disciplined even. But yeah, it's something that I have to work with, and that's why I'm recording these videos, because I hope that I will be able to find a great strategy, and after this I can share with this strategy, and the strategy won't be just as a random concept, it will be based on my path. So yeah, that's all for today. Such a good day. I don't even need to say that I hope tomorrow will be better, because today was a good day, and I know tomorrow I will do also my best to, I will try to do my best to spend a day as much as possible profitably. I need to go to bed because I want to sleep so badly. Yeah. Alright, that's all for today.